Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism, and this video is sponsored by contribution from Erin, formerly known as Anonymous E. She sent in a audio update. It's pretty short, so we'll get right to it.
Hey, good morning. It's been a while. Um, Took a break from watching you for a little bit. Just focus on living my life.
That's understandable. I need a break from them. I need a break from me a lot too. So this stuff gets dark, and it's tough. You can't watch it every day. You go out of your mind. You just lose it.
But I've been watching your videos lately on all of the borderline personality disordered mothers, and man, it's a little triggering for me, Ollie. So I was just watching the one called something about BPD moms being, the scourge of the earth or whatever. The, the Tata mommy with her tatas hanging out, sitting on the bed next to her tomboy daughter.
Yeah, the one I did yesterday, the borderline mother is the scourge of society.
Oh, so triggering because I know exactly what that girl is feeling, and I know exactly why she doesn't want to be a girl. And I just know that if I had been raised in this day and age, my mother would have done the same thing. Oh, so triggering.
Right. And these borderline women, they're everywhere. And now, because this is this transing your child, this is the next step, the next evolution of the borderline mother. Whether it be a male child or a female child, they're gonna destroy them. And what Erin's talking about, with her mother, if you remember her stories, like her mother is, because I named her mother the new Drunky the Fuck Clown after my mother died. So we have pretty similar mothers. Um, so so now, even if you've been watching my channel for a while, or been watching borderline stuff for a while, now what you're seeing is you're seeing the next evolution of the borderline mother. And those of us who have lived it, and lived it in another generation or past decades, realize, like, holy shit. You see this happening, you see women like this, you see mothers like this, and you realize, holy shit. You didn't think it could be any worse. You didn't think your childhood could have been any worse than it was. And you see this type of stuff, and you're like, wow, wow. That's why I'm telling you, the damage that is being done to these children, the anger that they are going to have in a couple years, in the near future, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be a level of anger that, because you're surgically altering these children, you're chemically altering these children for life. You are destroying any semblance of sexuality in these children permanently, physically, irreversibly. So you can have none of it. So you can have no sensation. So you can have no intimacy, no experience, no sense of self. Just destroyed.
The the girl's body language and facial expressions and everything, I know that language, man. Because I remember that. I remember being that kid, because you can't say nothing.
Somebody put in the comments, and it was a very good comment, that the kid had a resting bitch face. And I've done videos because I'm known to have a resting bitch face. But I never put my finger on it either. The resting bitch face is, is a reaction, is a consequence of being raised by the borderline mother, by being raised by in the narcissistic structure, crushing your happiness. Like I've talked about it. I've talked about having it and being judged about it, but I've never actually kind of like, wow, I guess the resting bitch phase is the consequence of the borderline mother, of narcissistic abuse.
Oh, it's just so triggering. Yeah, the reason that I refuse to, you know, dress in a feminine manner when I was a kid was, well, it started out when she chopped all my hair off and started putting me in my older brother's hand-me-downs, which I think was because of jealousy. And
Of course it is. Yes, it's of course it's because of jealousy. It's just trying to destroy your femininity, and i.e. trying to eliminate competition as early as she could. So yeah, if she could have chemically castrated you, if she could have butchered you back then, she absolutely would have. Some kids are just some girls are just tomboys. There's plenty of them. There's plenty of girls who are tomboys. Don't even make them lesbians. Some just like to do a little bit more boyish stuff. Some of them grow out of them. Some of them could go back and forth. They could be a tomboy and they could be feminine at the same time. Not in this day and age.
then I got incredibly comfortable not dressing feminine,
Right.
and I don't know, I just sort of developed my own style over the years that is not too masculine, but doesn't show cleavage, butt
Exactly.
cheek, navel. Um,
You mean you could dress feminine without looking like a whore is basically what it is. Without selling yourself as like, this is all I'm about, this is all I'm worth, is what I look like. Kind of like how your mother and my mother lived their lives.
Bra strap, like my mother always loved to do. Um, oh God,
Exactly.
I get grossed out even talking about this stuff.
It
Uh,
and yeah, and you get grossed out. Exactly, you get grossed out even having to think about it. I'm 50 years old, and I get fucking douche chills thinking about this type of stuff.
I'm I'm in a trigger spiral right now, so I don't even know if what I'm saying is making any sense. I just thought that I would
Makes perfect sense because I already know where you're going before you're saying it.
let you know you triggered me a bit today, Ollie. No, I'll be fine.
That's the point, though. I mean, yeah, it's triggering, but it has to be people, society. It needs to be a wake up call. Like, wow. Even for me, it's shocking, as bad as I thought it was. Like, I knew it could be worse, but now you're seeing it everywhere. Like, you think, how could these borderlines get any worse? Well, now we're seeing.
For me, when this happens now, it's just further confirmation that my gut instincts were always right my entire life, and I've made the right decision in not speaking with her anymore. And yeah, just yeah, all these BPD mom videos are just really hitting home for me these past few days. Very very good contact. So content. So thank you for it. Um, I'll be praying for you too. If you don't mind praying for us as well, we are financially hurting right now, but we are okay. We will be okay. Um, but we are not in the greatest way.
I understand that. I understand that, and I do appreciate everything you've done, and you do. Um, and yeah, it's triggering, and it sucks, but this is where we are.
But no worries. Um, got a little bit extra that I can share today. So, um, all right, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.
And the more of us that come to the realization when you see these borderline mother videos, come to the realization like, holy shit, that could have been me. That would have been me. If I was born in a different time, that would have been me. That would have been Aaron. That would have been a lot of the people on this channel who have dealt with these, who have had the misfortune of being raised by these monsters. Because, the supply they get from that, the pity and the lecture, and just this ability to lord over not only their children's lives, everybody else's lives who interact with them. It's the greatest power, must be the greatest power, the greatest drug for them in the world. So, I hope that helps. Thank you so much, Aaron, for another contribution and story. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comments section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, and email link in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to follow me on Rumble, both my channels, Societal Narcissism and Generation X Politics, Twitter, and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.